Hi, this is Judd with PresenterMedia. In this video, we're taking a look at some of our US maps. You can do this with any map template, but the US map one we're taking a look at, we had a customer, Sean, thanks for reaching out. He wanted to know how to split a state in half so you can have two sections of the state. So I'm just going to take a look at that in this video and show you how to do that. So let's get started. I have the interactive map on PresenterMedia open, and right now this has animation on it, so if I play the animation you can see the map slides in. Unfortunately, we've got to ungroup this and break that animation to split a state in half, but let's do that. Just right click on the group, you can see everything selected there, and go ungroup. And now we're gonna go work with Texas here, so I'm gonna just go up to insert at the top. Before I do that, I guess I'm going to select Texas and just go, I can go hotkeys for Windows, Control C, Control V to paste, or I can just right click on it and go copy, and then right click again and go paste. And you can see it pastes another version of Texas in here, and I'll try to line that up as best as possible on top of the other one. That looks good. Now I can go up to the top menu, go to insert, shape, and I'm just gonna create like a square or a rectangle, and then you can just place that over the state. You can, I'm gonna rotate it a little bit to get it to fit better. So I'm just gonna cut the state of Texas in two halves here. So excuse me. What I want to do is select Texas, hold shift, select the shape, go up to the top navigation menu, make sure shape format is selected, and go to merge shapes and go subtract. And now you can see this is it's split in two. I'm going to change the color just a little bit to let you see that. There we go. Okay, so I got two different sections. Now, this is an interactive map, meaning that I can click on a state and it will go to a close-up of that state where you can add your own information. There's some placeholder information here, but you can add your own. So if I wanted to add a close-up slide for this section right here, all I would need to go is go find Texas and right click on it on that slide and go duplicate slide, and then up in the top here is where PowerPoint uses this text up here. So I'm just going to put Texas 2. I'll just put Texas 2 here as well, and then I want to go to this shape, right click on it, and go edit text, or sorry, edit link. So it'll open up the link editor, and this should be selected already, place in this document, and Texas should be selected already, but we want to select Texas 2, the new slide. So that's selected now, and I'm going to click, just go copy, right click on that again, go copy, and go find that new Texas close-up slide right there and paste, and then hold shift will constrain so it doesn't squash or stretch the shape at all. So hold shift, and I just want to kind of line it up the best I can here so it fits in to that section. That looks pretty good. And then if I go back up to the map and select the slideshow, I can now click on that other half. It'll take me to the Texas 2 to talk about that half of Texas. So that's just some information if you want to make that interactive. I'm going to bring this. Oh yeah, these are all grouped as well, the abbreviations for the states. So I'm going to bring those to front so that Texas goes over that other half. That looks good, and it's ready to go. If you'd want to animate that sliding in again, you'd have to select all these states and group them together and animate them I'm not going to do it because it'll probably take a little while to select all those states. And once you have them selected, to right click and go group. You should be able to group them together and put animation on them. Okay, so that's quickly how you cut a state in half. If you want to cut it in a third, or have 4 parts, whatever, you just go follow the same steps. Go insert, shape. Let's say I want to put just leave that. That's good. So cut this other half, or cut this half into 2. I would need to copy, paste, and have that half. And then I'd have to bring this to front. So right click on the shape, bring it to front so it goes over. And just again, select the part of the state and the shape, and then go to shape format at the top, merge shapes, and go subtract, and just drag that fit best over Texas. That looks good. And then go and change the color to red or something like that. And then again, you could make a close-up page, or Texas close-up page or slide for this again, and link to it using the instructions I did in the last, as I talked about in the last, where you can hyperlink to a close-up slide. If you're using this map here, this is just a basic map. Again, you can do the exact same thing. I'm going to go up to shape. So I could add a shape, and say I don't want a straight line. I could right click on it and go edit points, and then whoops, got to do that again, edit points, and then you got to click on the edge and right click when the cursor turns to like a target looking cursor, and then add points. And you can see I can add points. Say I didn't want a straight line but more a little curve in it, you could do that. Or you can go to insert, shapes, and use the freeform tool, which is this little squiggly line right here, and you can just go kind of just make a crazy line if you want, and then connect it at the end, something like that. Let me try that again. I kind of messed that up. Yeah, squiggly line, and then you tried to hit the end, and you can see that it connected. And then I would use that as my shape to cut out that part of Texas. So let me do that. Select the states and the shape and go subtract, and drag that over the top. And then now you can see that I have 2 sections of Texas, and it's got, instead of a straight line, more of a jagged cut line. So just keep that in mind. So that's all I'm going to go over in this video. So if you find that useful to cut up the states, you're good to go. Thanks for following along, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.